Hi, and welcome back. I'm going to talk a little bit today about apathy for the masses and how it came about. The first thing was I was playing the guitar and started playing something which was quite inspired by Dark Throne's Transylvanian Hunger. And I actually liked what I was playing for once. Quite a good riff for a song. The second thing I came up with was the title. I usually come up with the title before I come up with any music or lyrics or anything else, to be honest. I'm not quite sure why, but it just seems to be that way. Apathy for the masses. Basically, it's my partly political statement on the situation of my country of origin. This song actually has some lyrics and some singing, though I think we could use the word singing in its broadest or its loosest sense, mainly because I'm not the greatest singer in the world. I'm certainly no Ann Wilson or Annie Lennox, definitely no Karen Carpenter. I decided that a lot of screaming should be involved, and I took my inspiration for the screaming not really from black metal at all, but from a different source. The first thing I recorded was the guitar riff, which is basically open A and then going up and down the fretboard on the D string, and that's basically it. I somehow decided, not necessarily correctly, I'm not sure, that it was roughly in the chord of A. My next track was basically an A chord, just played over and over and over again. And that seemed to work quite well. It gave it a little bit more fill. It also helped to hide any mistakes that I'd actually made whilst playing the riff. Vocals themselves, i.e. the screaming and my 4 lines of lyrics, one of which is actually repeated, done in true cult fashion. I went into the garage with my phone and recorded myself screaming. And it's actually really difficult to keep up a sustained scream. It makes you cough. Even though I'd brought water with me, I still had coughing fits. On replaying my so-called vocals, I decided I basically sounded stupid. When I put the track into the DAW, happily I managed to find the pitch shifter, so I moved it down an octave. And this actually did make it sound a little bit more evil or a little bit better. The A chord I recorded again, but instead of using the open A tuning, I think I bar chorded it. So it just has a slightly different tone. And again, another thing which helped hide any mistakes that I might have made. I also added what I've written down as being a jangly drone guitar, whatever that means. I think it just means I added a lot of chorus to it later, which kind of does add to it. It makes it a little bit different in places and kind of just keeps it going, which I was quite pleased with. I also added, again, what I've written down as being a sad, chimey guitar. I added the excellent Baby Comeback VST plugin, which is free. And that did add a touch of desolation to the track. When I looked to see what I'd recorded, I decided I needed to add something else to the song. When I originally recorded the song at the end of December, I didn't know how to punch tracks in. So I would start recording, start playing, then usually abort and restart and abort and restart until I got it correct, or as close to correct as I can manage. This meant that there's quite a lot of perhaps delay or difference in the volume or the overall sound, which isn't great. Doesn't flow quite as well as I'd like. But as the title of the song suggests, and my apathetic nature, I just left it because I really didn't know how I would be able to fix it or make it more seamless. So overall, I think it's okay. There's a part of me which actually preferred the sound that I managed to get with Evil Mess, but I'm still learning how to use the DAW, and I'm still learning how to program things into it, and also what a lot of the effects do.